Hey guys, so just a quick little seated video here. My boys are home, so if there's loud noises, that's the sound. Just wanted to check in with you all too. This is a crazy time. Things are pretty good around here, and it's nice to have my boys home, but every now and then I get a little overwhelmed. So it's always good when you guys text me or check in or using the good side of social media to stay in touch with everyone right now. So I hope you all are well. I hope you'll continue to do that. If you need anything, let me know. Just remember it's okay to feel overwhelmed at times, and just try to keep up your good self-care, find your breath, move your body, enjoy a little bit of sunshine if you can find some, and check in with people that you love and care about. So I'm gonna sit cross-legged, sit however you're comfortable. If you wanna sit in a chair, on your couch, or whatever, we're just gonna stay seated for this. So just make sure that you're comfortable. If you wanna sit up on something, slide a cushion or a pillow. I don't even have a mat, so. But we'll just take a moment, kind of maybe close the eyes and notice the breath. Maybe it's the first time today that we have paused to just kind of acknowledge what our breath is like. And maybe just finding a little bit of stillness with that breath. And then notice the breath move in and out of the belly, trying to be intentional about expanding and opening with our inhale, releasing tension with our exhale. Maybe allow that sensation to grow into the ribs, creating a little bit of space there. As we exhale, we allow that to sink. And then finally into the chest and the shoulders, finding a little bit of space. And then as we exhale, just visualize everything melting away, releasing down. Try to sit deep in those sits bones and pull ourselves up through the crown of the head. We'll pause to look over the right shoulder for a moment, just kind of noticing if we're carrying tension. Shoulders and neck are a great place for all of that to hang out right now. So give yourself a little bit of grace here. Great movements to find every day. We'll bring the gaze back to center. Eyes can stay closed if you want. And then looking over the left. Back to center again. Gently allowing the chin to fall toward the chest. And then with our next inhale, we'll allow the arms to sweep up if we'd like, knowing it's our practice. Bringing the gaze to the sky and then melting the hands back down. So just continuing to bring the gaze up and then back down. Let our inhale be full and let our exhale release. We'll do this one more time. And then we'll allow our hands to rest comfortably wherever we are. If you want to come to the floor, or if you're sitting in something with arms, we'll roll the shoulders forward a couple of times. And then in reverse. Allow them to draw toward the back of the room. Melt down the spine. We'll let the left hand walk out. So we'll start with just a gentle side stretch here, letting your right hip anchor into whatever you're seated on. And then if you'd like to reach that right arm up and over, maybe walking the left hand out just a little bit more. Come back into a neutral position and just start to walk the right hand out, checking in. Deciding if we'd like a little more space, letting the left arm reach up and over. And then bringing that back down. So we're getting our little side stretches there. I always like to talk about moving our spine all 6 directions. So that's our lateral flexion. And then we're going to draw the hands together, press the palms away from the body with the fingers interlaced. And as we do, draw our belly button toward the low back, create that little C curve in the spine and melt ourselves forward. So much like our cat pose. And then we will do the opposite of this. So making our way to a neutral spine first, letting the hands come down, maybe coming toward the low back, opening the shoulders, pressing the heart forward, and perhaps looking up. Thinking about our cow pose. And then you can do that a few times, or if it feels good to kind of hold and hang out in one of those, feel free to do so. Getting our flexion and extension. And come back to that neutral spine again. And then as we sit up tall, we'll add our twist. So we'll twist to the right to start. Kind of checking in, letting our twist start nice and low, gradually growing up. And then back to center. When you're ready, twisting to the left. Back to center again, and if you like, gentle stretch for the low back. We can just start to melt ourselves forward. If you are on the floor, hands can walk out. If you are in a seat or something like that, just think about a seated forward fold, drawing the ribs toward the thighs. Then we'll sit up tall again. If you're sitting easy seated, go ahead and swap the legs out. If the legs are nice and neutral, we're just going to move through all of that again. So you can turn it off if you're good with one time, or if you want to move through it a second time. It's going to be our plan here. We'll turn to look over the right shoulder. Back to center. Looking over the left. Back to center again, dropping chin to the chest. Starting to add that gentle flow if you'd like, arms sweep up. Or inhale, come down with our exhale, letting the gaze follow the fingers. We'll do that one more time. Letting the hands rest, rolling the shoulders forward. Rolling the shoulders toward the back. Melting them down the spine. Left hand will walk away. Option to bring the right arm up and over. Sitting up tall. And then we'll move to the right. Deciding if we want to add that left arm in. Back to center again. Sitting up tall, coming into that cat-cow, maybe holding in one pose, or if you want to, just gently move between the two. Finding space in those vertebrae, lengthening that spine. Finishing with our cow, sitting up tall, and then we'll move into our twist. If you want to sweep the arms up first and then gently open, it's a nice option. Inhale to come to center. Exhale to switch sides. If you'd like to melt your way forward, coming to a neutral spine first, and then reach. And then making our way back into a seated, comfortable position. We'll just do a little 1 minute relaxation here. So if you are comfortable in easy seated pose, feel free to stay there. If you want to lie on your back or you have a different position you'd prefer to find, feel free to do so. We are going to just do some nice equal ratio breath here. So we'll inhale for a count of 4, pause, exhale for a count of 4, and then pause. And if you'd rather do a different count, feel free to. I'm just going to cue 4 for the time being. So take a long cleansing inhale, a deep exhale. And then we'll inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the bottom. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Do that one more time. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause. With our next inhale, we'll let our arms sweep tall, big full breath. We'll fold the hands into heart center. And if we haven't already set an intention for our day, taking the time now to come up with a short, positive affirmation, perhaps. I am healthy, I am strong, I am practicing self-care, I'm listening to my body. And then finishing with namaste. Have a great day.